a little KD trivia. Durant has been a longtime partner with 2K. In which 2K TV season did he first appear?
So, was it Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, or Season 4? You should know the answer to this if you've been watching 2K TV for all these years.
It just feels like everything is just from the gameplay to the features to like. I'm just excited to get into like the story modes, like my players.
If you guessed Season 1, you'd be correct. Kevin Durant first appeared on Season 1, Episode 1, the original guest.
And it's always great having him back on the show.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The city of Charlotte North, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little ferocious.
Great stuff as always, DA, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Colin Sexton. Porter is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Daniel Tice, and it's Stith in at the 1. And for the Hornets, Miles Bridges is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Brown. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Now here's VanVleet. He dishes it to Brown. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. For 3, VanVleet. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Brown, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Sexton. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Floats one. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
VanVleet against Stith. Bounce pass from Bridges. And Brown throws it down hard.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here is Stith. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
So it's the Hornets now. The Cavaliers making the shot. VanVleet passes to Brown. Over Sexton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's the break. And Love has it in the corner. With the floater. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Count that one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the 3 from Brown. Stith, the pass to Love. Wood with the block. Brown down low, guarded by Porter. Pass to Wood. And here is VanVleet. Got a piece of it. Porter kicks to Sexton. Bangs home the trifecta. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
The pass to Bridges. Van Vliet against Stiff. Here's Brown. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Porter. 4 on the clock. Here's Tice. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Hornets. Brown outside. Pass to Wood. He kicks to Bridges. Sexton against Brown. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here is Stiff. No points in the game yet for him. Love right side.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Washington's checked in for Adams. Brown against Tice. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here is Stiff. Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Brown the pass to Washington. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Tries from 16. Porter, no luck. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Brown, good. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stiff kicks to Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Hornets leading by 3. Van Vliet looking around. Brown the pass to Washington. Passes it to Bridges. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Van Vliet. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Brown, good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Daniels, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Troy Brown comes in for Miles Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Porter. Green breaking loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And Garland has it in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Charlotte in the lead. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Brown. Charlotte moving it around. Now Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brown with the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's Osman missing. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Brown. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Brown's got 20.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
There's the pass to Green. And Garland has it in the corner. Pulls it up. And that one is off. And Charlotte will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now, here's Garland. Boy, that win against the Kings, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And finished off by Porter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brown drives in. Pass to Washington. Brown trying to free himself up. And it's Washington missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. This is a one.
Here is Stith. So on the floor for Cleveland. Kennard is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Stith in at the point guard. Love trying to break loose. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Brown the pass to Baisley. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Hornets' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Mavericks was all business. He had 35 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Outside, Sexton. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Huh?
Here is Stith.
Huh?
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Sexton. 3 on the clock.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here is Steph. And it's Tice in the corner. Kennard for three. The Hornets pull it in. Woods got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the Cavaliers call time here. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. That one misses. Good D from Love. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Takes the three. And it's stiff missing. The Hornets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 and 10. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Love outside. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shot by post. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Feeds it to Sexton. Great D that time from Van Vliet. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Brown the pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here is Steph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Van Vliet passes to Brown. 13 feet away. That's short off the rim. Now Cleveland shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Martin's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Cleveland, Draymond Green comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Love. Adams right side. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Kennard against Brown. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter.
I took them off right there for the whip.
When you're trailing.
Some changes for Charlotte.
Nah,
Lamb is
Brown
checked
was-
in for Martin, and Terry Rozier subbed in
was
for
dribbling
Fred
a little
Van
bit
Vliet.
with the ground
And then for Cleveland, Porter's checked in for Kennard. And it's Garland in for Stiff. Porter against Brown. Out left to the wing. Here's Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
For Charlotte, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their
Get
free
you
throws.
some food and have to fight your kids. Yeah, all right.
First
Go
one
get you
falls
some
for.
bacon.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And here is Garland. Passes it to Porter. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 10-point lead. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Adams is out there with Wood. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And finished off by Wood.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Sexton. Wallace with it, covered by Van Vliet. Love the pass to Stiff. Shot clock at 5. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Bridges kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Wood. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 8 now on the night. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here is Stiff. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Adams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Stiff against Van Vliet. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tice finds Sexton. It's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Hornets leading by 16. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The kick out to Porter. Connects from 3-point range. Porter's got 17 now.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Van Vliet outside. Inside, Adams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Here is Stiff. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's foul number 2 for him. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. The kick out to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Porter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They led by as many as 18 points. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Stiff. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's now 26 points for Mr. Perfect.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Bridges against Stiff. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch. Baisley's checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a wide open look for Porter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half. Porter against Brown. Pass to Baisley.
Because I can't hear you talking to me.
Today.
Oh, yeah.
Brown with it. 26 points for him. 6 to shoot. And they double up Brown.
Probably Sunday. I'm gotta go back to work.
Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter outside. The Hornets pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. They get the rebound. Hangs in the air. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his first points of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here is Stiff. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Love. No good with the layup.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bridges misses.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Got that one up quick. Porter's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Baisley passes to Brown. And they double up Brown. Adams wide open. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Fades. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Kennard.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. And some... Now, here's Brown. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Brown. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Stiff is out there with Garland. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here is Stiff. Pass to Garland. Sexton on the wing. The pass to Love. Lock at 6. The three. A rebound by Washington.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here is Garland. And just miss after miss right now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Washington tries again, and the layup is up and in. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Love from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Brown, and the layup is good. Brown's got 33.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Washington, that's good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Adams. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Rozier with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
That's good from Rozier. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. The kick out to Brown. And they double up Brown. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Tice. To the inside. Love trying to break loose. The kick out to Porter. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Brown.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Wood, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bridges comes in for Rozier. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Back to Sexton. Outside Porter. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And they're pushing it up. Porter, no luck.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside, Sexton. Wood with the block. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. Tice passes to Steph. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte leading by 22 on the wing. Brown. Here's Wood. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. High arcing shot, and the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Adams in the high post. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Porter against Brown. Van Vliet brings the double team. Tice, no one around him. Off target from outside. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Hornets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Sexton against Wood. The kick out to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Hornets leading by 21. Van Vliet passes the ball to the wing right side. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. That is the amount, which I think is about $25,000. Is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get $100, $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Sexton with it. Bridges covering. And Adams sends it back. And here's Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 42 in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Well, wide open look for Love. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Passes to Tice. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Yep, it counts. Wood's got 6 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Sexton. Nails the 16-footer. Sexton's got 20.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
His confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. McDaniels comes in for Adams, and Martin subbed in for Bridges. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but
and so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What's poppin'? Brand new